Welcome to EVE Online. So, for the first time since Christmas, when I started skill farming to plex for quote-unquote free, more like subsidize my grinding. Well, it's the first time I've actually been able to buy plex off the market and have it be more expensive to use that plex to buy extractors than actually going in and buying not only not from the cheapest source, but from a convenient source and be cheaper. Well, it's pretty much the same, but why wouldn't I want to do it this way? Do not want to go to perimeter because most of the buyers for the large skill injectors are JITA. And since when you're at a player station, you cannot sell to remote locations. So I don't have a player with a blockade runner on site. So, and why would I need to? I'm only going to incur a slight cost, like what, 10 million. It's going to cost me 10 million to not bother with a blockade runner. So I'll suck that up. All right. So last time I did it, it cost, how much did it cost? Let's go check out. I think he means it's hard to find a good corp. And that was, forget it, I'll go to try to find, there it is, skills playlist, and there you go. God. Okay, so 6.66. it was close enough for me to do that. Billion-esque. So I gave Miner Freak 5.5 billion. It's now in the corporate wallet for skill extracting. And I'm going to purchase the 10 skill extractors now. I know I'll need more, but I'm going to do it as if I was doing it in the past. So what I'll do is just buy that, and then we'll go through the motions of previous sessions, right? Okay, here we go. I guess I could have just, I wonder if I could have actually activated it from corporate deliveries. Yeah, if so, it would be able to cut out the trading trading interface. That'd be kind of cool. All right. And I need, okay, you caught up. There we go. Loop. Huh. Sorry. Just, yeah, CCP. Just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, when you go used to be able to see your level 5 skills, and now you can't unless you do my skills. And they've ordered, yeah, if you've never seen this game for a while, yeah, they instead of having the alphabetical like that, they do it like that. Yeah. Yes, there's involved a lot of scrolling. Mystery scroll. Whee! Is it on this side? Is it on this side? I don't know. Well, you can just use search, can you? Oh, and you can't minimize this. Yep. Yes, we know. We know. Let's move on. It's 1. 2 extractors. 3 extractors. And this is a rank 8 skill with memory and charisma. I've got improved implants for both. I don't use the accelerators at all. Probably a complete waste of probably more to get it going than you get back, right? That's what I'm assuming. I've never tried it, so forgive me if I'm wrong. But you'll never get it profitable, and it never was profitable. Anybody who was telling you it was profitable was either ignorant, fooling themselves, lying to themselves, or a troll. All right. It would have to be literally twice as lucrative to have even pulled even, right? And there's no way CCP would have had it like that in the past. So all the lies of it being profitable in the past are just that, lies. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the trolls. All right, we sell this here. Careful. Now, remember, if you're at a NPC station, you can sell to remote, even up wells. Yeah, it's all screwy. There we go. I believe that was done because you could have a situation where, well, CCP coded it horribly, but you could have a situation where you could deny access to everybody and you could just sell stuff at your own private upwell to buyers who were purchasing. And it's like, why couldn't you just put in a code to, if you're selling from an upwell and people buy but they don't have access, just they can't see it in the market. Just remove that. And if so, oh, somebody bought a whole bunch of stuff, I'll block their access. If you don't have that much time in your day and you got way too much time in your life to do that as a griefer, will just prevent you from denying that person access when they if they have access, they'd have to redo the asset safety, right? Because a whole bunch of stuff come into play, right? Say because it's like, well, we'll block you from blocking them access. What if because if they have assets in system, in station, right? But what if you were just put in a metal scraps and then that person would be denied being able to block access to you for docking? That means you'd be able to have tether, right? So if they foolishly had Freeport in this game, I know, lol, and got that access, you would be denied being able to kick them out or untether them, right? So what you do, what CCP should have done, is simply if there was a purchase of your stuff at your station that you sold. Well, we're being silly. Let's not be kind to CCP at all. Objectively, if you have a market, you have to be Freeport. Period. Right? If you have a market at all, right? You have to be Freeport. And to prevent the being dickish, like just offlining the market and ripping it out, you know, that would be just dumb. There'd just be just too many dumb things about that. But it's like, you could just say, look, if you're going to have a market as a service, you have to be Freeport, period. And of course, you could try to block certain people, like, oh, somebody bought a whole bunch of stuff, we're going to block their access. Ha ha ha. You just wouldn't be able to. You're Freeport, and you can't block people from docking, period. You've accepted the agreement. You're in high sec. You got a market. Concord says you can't, so you have to be Freeport to everybody, and that should have been the way it was since the beginning, right? I mean, let's not beat around the bush here. So anyway, sorry for that digression. Yeah, tell me about it. It's just, I'm just fed up with CCP, you know, giving them, oh, let's try to work with that. No, don't play by the rules, you know? If they're being douchebags and just going, oh, well, we can't do anything about that, it's like bullshit. And then you wouldn't be stuck in situations where you're at an upwell trying to sell stuff to remote buyers. Like, you're in perimeter, you want to sell something, you can't to JITA, but you can do the reverse. No, it would just having free ports for anything with the market. And if you want to get it away from they have cores. Why don't they sell cores with the market? Like, free up a service slot and say, look, if you want to have a market, you have to buy a core specific, like core that come like a deluxe core that comes with a market, and then you can do the market that way. Or if they couldn't redo the code that way, just you have to have a code specific market core in order to online that market service you have. They'd probably have to either allow you to replace the core, or even take it out and be untethered and lose all those extra services after you've anchored, right? Or like you could swap, right? But then that would defeat the purpose of. So what do you do with grandfathered in stuff? You just simply have to go. Yeah, that would be difficult to grandfather in, wouldn't it? Could they just simply detect who has markets installed and just give those people the core specific? It shouldn't be too hard, right? Yeah, it shouldn't be. It should be easy, right? So yeah, grandfather it in, have a core, but these are just like. It's like, this is good thinking instead of just stupid thinking of like they're, oh, it's just ridiculous. But anyways, they'll never do it because of pipe dream, and they love fucking with people, We're doing it to stop exploits. No, you're doing it to help people exploit the system. You just idiots. All right. So we'll go with more skill attractors. What do you think? 4 more? No, 2 more. No, 6 more. Yeah. All right. Rantennial is not. We'll leave you in for a bit. Get in Cormonin. Don't forget. Get that going up again. Whoopsie. And this is 45 per minute maximum without accelerators, and I don't even want to try accelerators. Don't think it'd be worth it, and it's only for a few days, right? All right. Eventually I'll try it out, but I'm pretty sure it's not cost effective. All right. There we go. Wait, where are you? Oh, got it. Yeah, so I'm figuring it's going to cost me almost 7 billion to plex my account with skill farming subsidized. Maybe 8 billion, perhaps. Currently it's costing me, if I would just go, it's costing people 2.3, so 2.4. So I guess I'm not subsidizing myself for, oh Jesus, that's a lot. Well, it was this price a while ago. But I don't think CCP is going to bother trying to control the price anymore. They're just going to take advantage of it. Wow. Wow. Yeah, the good doctor is not around to control the price anymore. And we're glacially approaching the 20k PCU of online players, or characters, sorry. And that has always been, for 20 years, my hard line I've taken for, will this game survive on its own? You know, is it self-sufficient? And the answer is slowly approaching now. All right. What the? Okay, where are you? Why can't you trade? Slightly annoying. Why can't... did I dock at the wrong station? Boy. Shut up. We've all done it. And I've done it enough to know which direction to look. Well, mostly. Baron Biggles. My goodness. All right. Okay, one extracted. Two extracted. Three extracted. Last extractor. So the reason I needed 150,000 is because normally it would take, whoops, sorry, normally it would take 31 days to train. And since your plex is only for 30 days, you're going to be 1 day short, right? And you don't want to leave it to the last minute and get, so just over a day. And that's approximately 150,000 for a rank 8 skill, right? Hand it back to you. Thank you. Done. Get the next one in. Yeah, I just handed in my 2 weeks notice at a job and going in for my, first shift since doing that tonight. Love all of them except one. Total bully. And she's a manager, so she can do a lot of damage. And it's only going to get worse, She's gotten away with murder, so I've got to get the hell out of there. Yeah, do it honorably. And if they bad faith actors, then you just leave. I've already got a job lined up. So if there's any nastiness, I'll just take off. There's no need to expose myself to danger. I'm a guy. She's a girl. Do the math. Yeah. Amber Heard wasn't that long ago. Don't need any assault or other accusations. Because I'm not supposed to look honorable. I'm not supposed to be the good guy. I'm supposed to be the shit she dumps on all the time. God, I've only been there a month too. It's like, what the... And they're all lovely except her. Like... Yeah. A little bit like that bishop in Germany. First came for the socialist. And I wasn't a socialist, so I said nothing. But yeah, I mean, I've got to save myself, right? Not others. Oh, interesting. Well, that's helpful. Order by type, and it's Cheetah Trade Hub. Sweet. Oh, you can only do that to Upwell's. Set as home remotely. Got it. Oop. Yeah, now with 6 months, or God, probably more, 8, 9, geez, 10 months of skill farming, I've now got like 3-4 days of buffer between when I complete my training and do the skill farm thing and my billing cycle. So it's pretty comfy. No longer have to sweat. All right. So, give you 2, and I'll see if I can activate from corp delivery. That'd be cool. Probably not. Oh, that's really cool. That's super dope. At least for 3 of my other characters, I can do it this way. So for 12 of the extractors. Yeah, 12 later. Next time. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Alrighty, fair enough. Alright. That, I think that happens in other areas of Eve. That mechanic of it'll let you get to a certain step and then prevent you. Off the top of my head, that escapes me, but it's something you're not too surprised about. Not too surprised. Alright, done. And there we go. This should be Crimonen. Yep. Yawn. Yeah, keep them here. There's like two level 1 security agents. So skill farming stuff. Yeah, trying to find rats at asteroid belts near Jita is near impossible. I try occasionally, but I can't find any. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting shift. That manager is. You've seen those movies where the snobby retail person is like, "Oh, you don't belong here." That's exactly the attitude I'm getting from her since day one. Yeah, they're all lovely, and like week 2, she shows up, and it just starts cutting in on me right away, and you're like, what? It's just so surreal, right? Everybody's just so wonderful and lovely, and here's this psycho, and you're like, wow. How do you even exist? Yeah, they do. They certainly do. Not just in movies. Yeah, I promised myself 6 years ago when I failed to have management wake up to the problem. I just I kept giving management another chance. So maybe they'll figure it out this time, or maybe they'll figure it out that time. And at the end of it, I was like, nope, I'm quitting. Walked out on the spot and vowed I'd keep looking. Until I found a home. And unfortunately, the industry I work in is so shitty that I've tried other careers too, and they've been shitty too, amazingly. Yeah, like total psychopaths, yelling, screaming, swearing at you. It's like, am I cursed or something? I'll find a home eventually. All right. All right. Off we go. Yeah, it's too bad about the inability to skill farm directly from corporate deliveries, but half my guys, or almost half my guys, are out of corp anyway. So, right. Small conveniences. And the one thing you really have to be careful of, absolutely 100% careful of, because I've accidentally done it once. Yeah, once you do it, you won't do it again. Is to either accidentally buy injectors or sell extractors. Yeah, you gotta be careful, because you're like doing it real quick and trying to get it over with, and you're like, whoops, did I just do that? I think I warn people every video. Be careful. No, it'll never happen to me, right? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got one more guy to go, and I might not have enough. I might actually not have enough. I should. Oh, I'll have enough, but I won't have enough for all the Omegas, right? I'll need to donate more money. So far I've donated 5.5 billion. No, I've got 2 more players to go. I mean, clients to go. I need to get this guy to Jita. The Russians have pretty much abandoned their chokehold of Abazan, so nobody's using fighters on the gate anymore, so blockade runners are no issue getting through to Jita and back.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm really liking the new camera options I have. Looking back on old videos like the Battle of Arnon, like, what, 2 years ago, when Riot was still a force to be reckoned with and not a shell of its former self. And Stuart, the man from Wherefore, hadn't infiltrated both alliances. I could just tell right away it just wasn't working for the camera options I had at the time. In the past, I had it tactical for my tactical camera, right? But it always seemed wrong, and I didn't have this for that, so I used this for my aesthetic and tactical for quote unquote the tactical. But you couldn't get anything tactical out of the tactical camera. It just literally was not like it was free camera. You can't get tactical value out of a free camera. It's aesthetic, not tactical. It was just, yeah, the nomenclature. I tried to respect the nomenclature, but nope. Screw that. Right, let's head off to Jita.
active.
And yeah, I go with lol, bugged. I go with tactical most of the time. So when I go through one of these jump gates, I won't be forced to look in this direction when I exit jump. It will snap back to where I had it, so I'm not like blah, staring at the ceiling and that whiteout anymore. It's just
Warp drive active.
we've improved the background. Nobody honestly noticed, but we're not like, ooh, high definition star. It's like, take a hike. Really? Okay. How many man-hours did that take you? Oh, we just hit press and the macro did it for us. Dirt.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong being a graphics designer, right? I mean, who the hell's going to complain? Oh, wait, the Thrasher. The old Thrasher. Or was it the old... Did they screw with the old design of the Tempest? I forget. I think it was the Thrasher or something. Yeah. I've dropped the ball on a couple of occasions. But yeah, for the most part, I'm sure graphics department doesn't get complained about a lot.
Warp drive active.
But man, that... Jesus. Yeah. So... Would have I eventually gravitated to orbit cameras, my tactical, with the tactical overlay and all that, even without the being forced to look in a direct. They instituted it. They made that. They added that many years after release, and it was just dumbest thing ever. It's like, look, we're gonna let you know which direction your other solar system is. It's like, yeah, you can see your route in space. Wow, really? Rootin' tootin'. We're all really impressed by that. Yeah, the fact is, it's like, we're going for realism, and you're like, we've been playing this game for 3 years, and your planets and moons haven't orbited the sun or themselves or anything ever. So you could take your little realism and shove it up your frickin' crack pipe. Alright. Twitch. How are we doing today? No fighters on the gate? Well, what do you know? Yeah, I mean, I have literally a scout in Amazon, an alpha scout. But if somebody else is offering to do it, I mean, that's great. I mean, I'm subsidizing them for an omega, but it's like, I've got an alpha. It wouldn't cost me a cent to do it myself. But it's highly convenient. And if I'm taking advantage of convenience, why shouldn't I pay for it, right? That's my thinking. You know, why shouldn't I help out? Like, it's costing me, you saw, 2.4, well, I give them 2 billion, but 2.4 billion for Omega status. 2.4 billion. Like, what the hell? That's the cost of literally 10 fobs, 10 pirate strongholds. Can you believe that? crazy. And that's effectively a really hard day of bashing pirate strongholds. You know, go scout it out. Somebody hasn't punked it before you. Nobody steals anything, and you're able to bang out 10 in a day. That'll take about, usually takes me about 8 comfortable hours with lots of breaks in between, right? So when one day out of 30 to help some guy who's being altruistic, yeah, totally right. And I gave a Plex as a gift to, what was his name? Give me a sec. His name was Art Gravy, and his character, I think, yeah, he was talking about when I just randomly found him, and he was talking about being a vet and getting out of school and being.
I'm going to call.
What the hell?
Oh my God, we're.
Talking about his vet bill being, or vet check being taken,
Active.
or something, by the government. So he had no money and was like, "What blows, dude?" So I gifted him a Omega. And immediately before, yeah, it was really creepy. Immediately as as he noticed it, like it took him about 6 minutes to notice, right? And I was like, oh my God, wait till he notices. And as soon as he reacted to the notice, some douchebag gifted a whole bunch of subs, and it just spammed the channel, and he totally got distracted, right? But, you know, I enjoyed his reaction when he saw it. I mean, we got his reaction in a second, and then bam, 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 just totally spammed. So that was really creepy, because you gotta think, it's like, how long did that person set up that, you know, the subscription? You just waited till he started reacting to my gift. It was just really creepy, and it was, of course, his #1 fan. Yeah. Anybody see that movie starring De Niro? I don't like De Niro, but he was playing the bad guy. It was
Docking request accepted.
it was a black actor playing a football star, and an obsessed fan. Yeah, I was like, ooh boy, be careful, buddy. There are some real trolls online. Be careful. And of course, he was his chief moderator, and then you're like, whoa, look out. Don't send him any naked pics. Even on a dare. Alright. I love it how I'm in a war with Riot. I'm neutral, but just sailing into Jeddah, not a care in the world. Because Black Flag is not on good terms with them anymore. Alright, so let trade, and now I can turn on my Evo preview. I don't have automatic reload. It tends to it tends to screw with you, especially if you're trying to buy a whole bunch of things at once, like alpha and beta and gamma implants, and you're switching between them, and it tries to refresh, and you don't realize you're buying the previous item. Yeah. Hey kids, don't auto refresh. So I need what, 8? Yeah, I think I need. Hello? Ah, it's up here. Gotcha. Silly me. Yawn. 8, right? Yeah, totally. And 4.2 billion. Make sure I'm not doing anything stupid. So we've got 16 so far, 8. So that's 24. 6, done. To you.
Skill training completed.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna see if I can crank that up. Is UI click including that zoom sound? It'd be funny if it did. I should crank it to the max if I skillet tracks in the future. No, damn it. It's a different sound. Okay. I'll sell them all at once. Okay, so voila. There it is. All right. I don't think it's changed much over the years, unfortunately. Like, we're gonna make you watch the same ad year upon year upon year, and you're like, your graphics department are really, really don't have a lot of time on their hands, do they? I'm sure they're so busy. Lol. Yeah, they're. How about your marketing department? Yeah, you don't want to do that. It's just, yeah. In the future, NFTs are NFTs are like the currency. Actually, ISK is a form of like, shoot me. Yeah, NFTs in the future are going to be like the name a star companies. How long ago was that when they did the name a star? So many companies doing that. And now it's just an urban myth. Did that really happen? Did people really buy those? Yep, they certainly freaking did. Just like they buy Beanie Babies and Cabbage Patch Dolls, and yeah. Dumb, rich motherfuckers. Yeah, and the current, my future employer is totally cool with me doing 2 weeks notice. Like, it's kind of funny because, you know, if they fire you, which they never do, they just make your life hell till you quit. They figure that way they don't have to pay you. They don't have to deal with EI or anything like that. And screw me. But unemployment insurance around my area allows you to, if you go from one job to another immediately, allows you to carry the hours you've done in the past over until you eventually, if you need it, to go on EI. Yeah, they got a tick box to say, did you leave one job for the other? And they just totally ignore anything the employer says about you leaving. You're automatically in there. So yeah, that's the only safety I have. But yeah, they're just so nasty. But he's totally cool with it, the new employer. Just like, do 2 weeks. If you can work for me sooner, great. If others. So, I'm honorable. And whoops. Let's not activate 4 skill injectors. That would be bad. So you're training. Okay, everybody's good. Awesome. Last little bit. Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna do tonight, but it could be she could do a victory lap. She could start yelling at me, or she could be sugary sweet. But what I'm worried about is her doing an Amber Heard. Because if I'm so honorable, giving a 2 weeks notice, then I don't really fit into her little world of me bad, her good, right? So we'll see. Yeah, she's a total psychopath. Yeah, my last shift with her, she brought in her boyfriend, and they both left just the last moment before they could be intruding on my workspace. And he glared at me, so yeah. I know, right? Yeah, nice try, buddy. I've had bigger and meaner stare me down and closer. Morons. Wasn't scared then, not scared now. Just no longer giving employers multiple chances to fix the situation and, step up to the plate. No, they're just passive-aggressive douchebags, right? All of them. Well, all of them so far. It's hard to keep optimistic, but, they can't be all like that, right? I mean, it got worse since Trump got in office, right? The bullies and the liars just got way worse, like double what they were, just free reign. But not everybody's like that. 95% of the people there are awesome. Management are liars, so that's horrible. You come to them with an issue and it becomes a role-playing game of, oh, how can I bullshit to get this person out of my face and make him happy, string them along, and not actually solve the problem, but actually make it worse. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's like lying makes your life easier. You're not supposed to be a punchline for Louis C.K. Or CK Lewis? I think it's Louis CK. Yeah, he said, yeah, lying solves everything. Just tell the truth, Jesus. You're grown up. All right, done. And how much I got left? Yeah, that's not going to cut it. So we need to get 3,000 plex to do all 6 accounts. Yeah, look, how much is 3,000? 3, right? So 5.5 plus 3.5. 9 billion. Oh, wow. Oh. Wow. Are you shitting me? No, that I gotta give me a sec. I have to be wrong. So I input 5.5, right? So I input 5.5 billion ISK. I haven't done any more yet. And I still need wow, 2.5. Wow. So I need 8. Okay, so it's not 9 billion, it's 8 billion. So I need more. Well, it's always been. So you're basically subsidizing your your plexing. Yeah, I think the people who used to say, "Oh yeah, skill farming is totally profitable," and CCP nerfed it because it was too profitable, and people were just blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, if you ignored the cost of either the MCT or the Omega cost for keeping the account active, then yeah, you could totally say it's profitable. Like, say, if you're playing real hard cash to play the game and totally ignored that cost, you could claim it's profitable. But you'd be lying to yourself. Wow. So I need 2.5 billion. Let's get that going right now. Confirming that I'm training. Probably want to transport you home. God. Crazed. What the hell? Oh, right. Sometimes it's weird, like you click on the chat box and it doesn't open until you have to click on that and back here. And I think it started happening after they fixed the closing of your inventory when you clone jump from an upwell to an NPC or vice versa. Yeah. Way to go. Now I want to check something. Because I saw a transfer ISK and it said type in corporation. Right? So you can do that, but you cannot. It's so weird. Like, what? God damn it. Why would you have a situation where you could not add transfer corporate, right? Why can't you just, like, why? Right? Why can you transfer corporate cash, but you can't transfer corporate cash for here, right? So bizarre. It's like, why wouldn't you? Like, it's the oddest thing ever. And I think CCP just didn't think about it, you know, just like they didn't think about the porpoise when they did that November diarrhea patch. Cool. Of course, it goes to the master wallet, but that's kind of cool, right? So we can actually track it, but whatever. Transfer 2 from master wallet. Oh, school farming 2. No, wait. From 2. No, from, wait. From 2. What? Okay then. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not going to go there. I suck at math, so trying to figure out to from where accounting, my brain just dies. All right, 14.18, perfect. Change active. It's more clicks, but I've got a record of it in corporate wallet somewhere, which is nice. I'll take that, definitely. It makes it, you know, for the next how long be able to track. After 6 months, you can't see diddly. Thanks, guys. Thanks, CCP. Appreciate that. Douchebags. Okay, so, what the hell is this? Like, what? Why is this repeating all the time? That's really creepy. It's like, what the? Yeah, look at it. It's like, why are they doing it that way? There must be a reason. Look at it. It's definitely a pattern. That's freaky. Anyways. So I can't buy 3,000 all at once. It's kind of scary, isn't it? I could go to perimeter and do it. They'll probably be gone before I get there. No, they're still there. Okay. So, right. Jump into perimeter, dock up, and just drag it into my Plex wallet. Now why isn't... Never mind. Some people's bios are funny. All right. And fait accompli. Buy all the skins. Drake Union Day, Jesus. What does that look like in low res? It looks like the Terra Nova thing or whatever the hell that skin is. The cheap one. One month Amiga gift. One. Two. I figure I'll buy it for myself at the last, just in case I accidentally don't click gift, right? And I just click that and continue. What do you think? Yeah, that'll work, kind of. There's only one major freak, yay. Alright. And minor freak, without the space, sadly taken. I check every once in a while just in case they purge old accounts. But sadly nothing yet. Let's do it now. purged. Nope. Yeah, like, what do you look? 0 status, 18 freaking years, never been purged. Probably because they joined a player corp for a bit. But look, nothing. Sad. Anyways. So I've got 1,000 left. I do Rain Taniel. And then buy for myself. God. Yeah, just crazy. But it's been this high in the past. And recently, too. So, yeah. Alright, done. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully, that was... Each time it gets smoother, right? There's always little hiccups. But it's getting smoother, and I understand the process a little better. And I used to think, oh, free, you can play for free. But as you saw, yeah, what is that? 8 divided by 14.12. Let's just go 2. Yeah, so yeah, let's say you're subsidizing your plex, your in-game grind for plex by 50% by using your skill cube for skill farming. So it helps. I mean, you can. I'm waiting for now that I'm not completely desperately poor anymore. I'm looking forward to the 3-month 50% off Omega plus MCT deal they do occasionally, and that is a cheap way of doing the yearly subscription. It gives the same premium, right? At the end of the day, if you use that extra MCT to skill farm. Yeah, and then I don't have to worry about grinding to Plex anymore because I bought my subscription through the website for our cold hard cash. Yeah, so I don't have to work for $2. And now, like, how much do I make per hour? If I, let's say it takes 15 minutes to bash the fob, 5 minutes to scout it, 5 minutes to transfer. So say, let's say half an hour. Say it takes half an hour per fob at the best, right? So in half an hour, I get 240 million ISK. But that's every half hour. So every hour, I would get 40. So let's leave it at that and go, okay, how much is Plex? And it was 4.7. Ooh, 4.4 for 424. Ooh. wish I'd seen you earlier, buddy. So divided by, we'll just go 4.8. Oh. 4.8 equals, so 100. So I can get 100 plex per hour. So I'm effectively making 100 plex per hour when I bash pirate strongholds. 100 plex per hour. Yeah, I did. Yeah, $2 an hour. Give me a sec. Go to the store. I'm using my backup computer right now. Account management. Log in? What do you mean? I just want to see your store. Eve store, whatever. Wrong button. Alright, packs, no plex. 100 plex is, so I am making per hour. Ooh, $5 US. Could you imagine? What's that on? I haven't looked at it. EX. Is it still EX? Exchange. Oh, XE exchange. USD to Canadian. So $5. Love you a long time. Okay, so that's 6.56 Canadian dollars per hour. Oh. Wow, guys, I'm so rich. Champagne something and caviar dreams. Oh, Mr. Lynch never change. I wonder when he passed away. Rip. All right. Anyways, thanks for watching. So you too can make $5 an hour. Yeah, if you too can work for $5 an hour, you can subsidize your monthly plexing by 50%. If you skill farm.